Talk is cheap until you hire a lawyer. People yawning in an aeroplane must be a nightmare for deaf people. Jokes with punchlines can be painfully funny. I went to one of those Michelin-style restaurants. Yeah, it was not too good. All the food tasted like rubber. Common sense is not a gift. It's a punishment, because you got to deal with everyone who doesn't have it. A cat walks between a woman's legs, looks up, and thinks, I don't see the resemblance. A lion wouldn't cheat on his wife, but a tiger would. What 80s rock band is banned from New Orleans, and why? The Scorpions. Every time they're in town, they rock you like a hurricane. What did Chris Rock have on his face after that famous slapperoo? Fresh Prince. A woman placed an ad in the classifieds. Husband wanted. Next day, she receives 100 emails. They all said the same thing. You can have mine. I got in touch with my inner self today, and that's the last time I use one-ply toilet paper. A woman takes her son to the doctor's and says, Doc, he thinks he's a chicken. The doctor asked, how long has he been like this? The woman replies, about 3 years. 3 years, the doctor exclaims. How come you haven't brought him in sooner? The woman says, we needed the eggs. That Born to Be Wild song is actually pretty scary, especially the part where they find head out on the highway. A man was at a job interview. The boss asked, how do you perform under pressure? The man said, well, I try my hardest, but I always end up singing, ice, ice, baby. My wife is in the house singing, so I'm sitting on the front porch so the neighbors don't think I'm hitting her. I'm singing at a wedding where a Jewish man is marrying a Catholic woman. I'll be performing the Oy vey Maria. I'm aging like a fine wine in a basement, untouched. When a woman asks me how long I can last in bed, I tell her it depends on how long someone brings me food and water, but probably years. If you had the choice of a happy marriage or a Jaguar, what would you choose, gas or diesel? My wife demanded that I stop quoting Oasis lyrics or she'll have to leave me. I said, maybe. A guy said to God, God, is it true that to you a billion years is like a second? God said, yes. The guy said, God, is it true that to you $1 billion is like a penny? God said, yes. The guy said, God, can I have a penny? God said, sure. Just a second. Mother's Day. 2 children ordered their mother to stay in bed one Mother's Day morning. As she lay there looking forward to breakfast in bed and the smell of bacon permeating up from the kitchen, but after a good long wait, she finally went downstairs to investigate, and she found them both sitting at the table eating bacon and eggs. As a surprise for Mother's Day, one explained, we decided to cook our own breakfast. A man and his wife are at a restaurant, and the husband keeps staring at an old drunken lady swigging her gin at a nearby table. His wife asks, do you know her? Yes, sighs the husband. She's my ex-wife. She took to drinking right after we divorced 7 years ago, and I hear she hasn't been sober since. My God, says the wife, who would think a person could go on celebrating that long? I was out shopping tonight when I saw a new brand of condom called Olympic. So, trying to get in the spirit of things with the recent Olympics, I bought a pack, and when I got home, I sprinted in singing the Olympic theme song and proudly showed them to my wife. Olympic condoms, she asked? What makes them so special? Are we going to use them once every 4 years? Chuckling, I replied, No, you see, there are 3 colors, gold, silver, and bronze. And what color are you going to wear tonight? She asked cheekily. Gold, of course, I said proudly. She retorted, Really? Why don't you wear silver? It'd be nice if you came second for a change. Why did his girlfriend break up with the guy with an electric light orchestra obsession? Because she was an evil woman. Patient. I just can't stop singing What's New, Pussycat? Shrink. You might have TJS, Tom Jones syndrome. Patient. Is that rare? Shrink. It's not unusual. What did a guy say to console his buddy who was sad because he couldn't remember the lyrics to YMCA? Young man, there's no need to feel down.